Dave.
All right. Well, call to order here. Let's get do the pledge.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Any citizens' concerns? No one's here with us today. We'll start off by approving minutes from January.
That's what I forgot to bring up. Let me print those out.
All right.
I'm sorry.
You're fine.
We were in a rush today. Sorry. I'll get those. You want to move on to the next item?
While we have you here.
Yeah, trustee report.
Okay, the households that received assistance in January was lighter than it has been, but of course, it was right after holidays and things, and they haven't got turned off yet. So it was just 8 in January.
We anticipate more with
It's
the upper
always-
March increase coming. Centerpoint, is that true?
Well, yes, if it's gonna be 23%, yeah,
It's gonna go up 20%.
23, and it's going to be,
3%.
it's gonna be above,
What? It's not supposed to go over the inflation rate, is
It's
what
not
their
supposed-
statement was is what their latest statement was.
yes.
Okay.
Here's the, so sorry about that. And Cassie worked so hard on those.
Yes, she did. I was sitting there right with her, she was typing them. Yeah, I'll make a motion to approve
We
the.
should-
Second.
Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
And Carmen, can we update on the cemeteries?
I printed you out both, the bids that I got, and they're very close. There's not much difference in, the bids on them. They're both about the same.
The only thing I've had is one of the mowers is saying that this one's not mowing every week like it's quoted. But also in Travis's thing, it also says that if they're not mowed, because they don't need to be mowed, they're not charged. So,
And his isn't
And
either.
his-
They,
what was his total bill from 2025?
You might have to look that up. I had it pulled up at one point. Let me pull that up real quick. Take me a second.
Times a month, 1 time a month, 2 times a month, for a certain one, which is probably about right.
yeah, some of them don't need it.
20,150 for 2025.
20.
2025 was $20,150. Was the total. That included
all that
leaf
much?
removal and all that stuff.
No.
Yeah, I can, just real quick, out of
We called out a
curiosity.
couple of times, right, just to do some extra cleanup.
Yes, and when we had all that wind and stuff and lost a lot of limbs, he did have to, cut it up and get that out, and he come back and done all the leaves and stuff out of, especially out of the ones that are visited the most, and haul them all off.
We have time to look at these numbers.
Next mowing won't start till like April.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, we have time. I know I don't wanna mess around too much, but I wanna give somebody an answer, but I can
Just
sit down
a-
and type out these numbers.
You wanted to see in comparison these or how much he was paid each year since 2019.
John, we will wait, Dave, wait to make a decision on this.
Yeah.
Let people members look them over and
Maybe
then
copies for
we'll
everybody.
make a decision next meeting.
Yeah, I would like to table it, that way we can, she'll give us that too, and she'll everything.
Let's see, we're tabled till March.
Okay, you
agenda.
And we'll just table this one until we get to look at all the numbers. Yeah, there's a lot.
The accident is what held him up. He's almost here.
Carmen, for, this quote from S&S, is this also for the cemetery?
Yes, this is for the little cemetery that's up on the hill by the pool.
Okay. Yep.
There's there's a dead tree there and a
Yeah.
bunch of brush and stuff.
The one big one, and then as you go kinda down the hill where we own the property there's been a fence there for years, and it's little saplings and stuff, and, you know, that tall grass and everything, and they're gonna cut it to the ground and
Yeah.
haul it off, clean it up and haul it all off.
How big is that tree there, that mulberry?
Oh, it's a big one.
It's a big,
Yeah, it's a big
see,
one.
it seems
Where's this
pretty
one
fair.
again?
Sandpipe, it's right there,
Sandpipe.
right behind Studio B up on the hill where they're building a new pool.
None of that is causing any of this.
Hmm?
None of the construction's causing any of that.
No, that tree's
Oh,
dead.
no, yeah.
Yeah, it's losing limbs faster than, I don't know what.
Need to get a motion to approve that S&S tree masters.
Where's that on?
It's not,
That'll be in the cemetery.
It's
Yeah.
cemetery
Yeah.
board,
Yeah.
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 I'll make the motion to approve.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Carmen, can you give us an update on the fire territory?
We haven't had a meeting for the last 2 months.
Oh, I thought you guys had one in January. I guess I was wrong.
I wasn't invited then.
I think you're right. I think you're right.
Well, they did it because nobody was gonna be there, and I believe that one was
Okay.
called.
Okay, that one was canceled.
Yeah. And I still just get from the paperwork, no bills, all I get's what's paid out and stuff. I still get no bills. It's just on paper, they paid this amount.
Yeah.
I don't ever get to see a bill.
Does Steven get those?
Stephen has every bit of his. He has,
Well, why don't we make a deal with Steven to every month, when he gets the
What
damn
does that
things,
say?
give you a copy.
the rest of them are on the fire department. I don't, it's on that sheet, I'm sure, but I don't know who gets what.
Cause Steven said he'd be more than happy kind of every
Yeah,
month
and
and
he
and
said-
outline it. But if he just gets you a copy of that we can all see every month, it would make it so much nicer.
Okay, I'll just talk to
And
Stephen.
he's easy to deal with.
Oh, yeah, very easy.
And that's from the January meeting?
And there has not been one this month because President's Day was Monday and they didn't reset it or haven't got a notification if they have.
All right, new business, approve financial reports.
It's gonna be here. Bottom. Yeah. There you go.
You
Just make
emailed
sure
those
that's
out
safe.
like a long time ago.
Oh, yeah, I emailed all these reports out, for sure. Yeah. Have you, did you guys all look at them and everything? Okay.
Okay, so
So the only
everybody's
thing you
looked
need
at
to-
them? Yeah. Okay, just need to approve them.
I thought you guys might think this was interesting. So, this is, did I send you the TA7 report? Did I send you a copy of that one?
Let my assistant grab mine. Oh, she's got it.
I may not have sent this one out to you.
Okay.
The TA7 report's the report that tells you like how much assistance we did, like how many requests we had, how many got approved, how many got denied, how much we spent on each specific assistance request, like if it was for housing, if it was for whatever. So this report just tells us that we had 164 recipients of assistance, only 12 got denied last year. And then this part I thought was really interesting. So, in total, we spent $70,695 in assistance last year. That was for food, rent, utilities, all that stuff. $35,280.90 of that went to Centerpoint last year.
They got almost half of it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Half of it.
Yeah. 42,594
It is like
was,
$300, $200 short from being $100,
yeah.
$115 short of being half.
Is that wild or what? I mean,
It's
we
only
knew it
gonna
was
get-
bad.
It's only gonna get worse.
When we ended,
Sign.
oh yeah, you gotta sign that too.
Yes.
The last year we ended the year with only $160 left in the public utility assistance fund. That has never happened.
And we did have to do some borrowing from you guys, from
Yeah, from the
the other
different funds and
to
stuff.
get, so we had enough in there to pay the bills.
Yeah, that has never, I mean, I've been here 7 years almost, and I've never seen that happen. It's pretty wild. But that just goes to show you how much Centerpoint has just, how that increase has really affected everything.
Did they make a motion for the certification?
Oh, yeah.
Second.
Make a motion, David, second. All in favor?
And if you're further curious, I ran a report on how much we have paid Centerpoint over the years since 2019. And it really shows you like how crazy up it, I
I'm
mean,
curious to see.
yeah. I mean, cause in 2022, it was only $4,717 that we paid Centerpoint in 2022. So that,
That is
you just
actually-
look at that, that's really interesting. I was like, I wonder how much this went up over the years.
That's crazy.
So, you sold this
Well,
one?
I bet by next year
Yeah,
it'll be.
it's right.
Yeah, minute signature.
Oh, I bet this year may even be worse.
Okay.
Well, yeah, because your minimum's gonna be, well, that's at
Yeah, I
$200
don't know
a
if you
month.
wanted to see that or not, David, but
My high
that
bill
shows
plan
you
was
how
$200
much
was
we
like
paid them
$113.
over
Yeah.
Over
the
the
years.
years, and look how low it used to be.
Wow.
It's kind of an insane number.
Okay. You send me the
There
thing.
you go.
I guess we need to approve the 2026 township guidelines.
To sign there. And then you guys all got this? The
Yes.
guidelines.
Yep.
Okay, so the only thing that changed in this was the burial assistance went up and the income guidelines went up for the poverty level that went up. So that is the only thing that really changed.
And, besides burial, went up on the burn number.
Information.
Oh, yeah, that's all, yeah, that's all in here.
Yeah.
What did it go up to, 15 or 12? What was it?
So yeah, in the year before, 2 years ago or so, we raised it to 1,000. So, after talking with Jordan Duncan, who owns Boon Funeral Home, he was telling us that if we did $3,000 for the burial, he said that will cover his cost and nothing more, and that would be fine. And then 2,000 would cover the cost of the cremation, and then that's it. The only thing that really changed on this is we did allow that the family could add some to it this time if they wanted to, but not to exceed $1,000 of their own money. So if they wanted to have a funeral or a little something, then they could still have that, but they just have to pay for that part themselves. So that's really the only,
That's the only
those are two
change.
things that changed. The prices, the money went up and then what they're allowed to do. So,
Get a motion to approve the guidelines.
I'll make a motion to approve the guidelines.
there's
Aaron
your,
will second.
Second.
Dave will second. And all in favor?
Aye.
I'll let Robert sit here.
And You wanna go ahead and jump?
You get the hot seat.
I was gonna try it from there.
You're
Go ahead and, jump to the website proposal.
Yes, we have Robert Owen with Geotech. Everybody say yes.
Welcome, Robert.
Shaman said I get to say the big word
Yeah.
How are you guys today?
Good, how are you?
You need to come and sit.
I'll sit over there.
Arts?
Thank you.
Squeeze him behind you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
One to keep, one to pass out. That's the rule. Or one to
Deal.
keep, one to lose.
Cute.
Yep.
So I updated the pricing. I brought 2 copies. I didn't know how many people would be here. Who wants to look?
All of us, please. Thank you.
You guys share. You've seen it.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, I'm going to.
If you want, you can look at my screen. 'Cause I'm gonna go down the list.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll introduce myself first. Robert with Geotech Solutions. We've been in Newburgh since 2000, well, our business has been open since 2012. So we're local here. We've done other websites for other townships, Knight Township, Perry Township, Union, Center Township, Ohio Township. So we know what we're doing, but every website's different. So what I have brought to you today is a quote to do a website for you guys, and explain to you what we can do to make it more usable for your people. Things that we've done for other townships is we list the minutes. We can post the actual meetings that you're recording to the website. They need to be kept for 90 days, any recording. Facebook isn't really capable of doing that if that's where you're uploading, so we use a YouTube channel, and then we have links on the website, or we have the ability to show it, either way. And then we can put useful information on it, like the charities that are around, the food pantries, whatever it might be. We've got that on Ohio Township, all the different townships, so that everybody has one place to go, and they can say, oh, well, I need the food bank. This place is open, or I need help with this, and I can go here. That way, you don't have to have everybody come in to hand them a piece of paper. There's a lot of other things that we can do to advertise for it. We will include photos locally that are from your area, and do a little bit of discovery of things that you might not even know about, because we always find some fun things. But the cost to do that website is on the front page, and the cost is $2,400. It's a one-time fee. You only pay that up front. And then you're not paying that ever again. The renewal fee for that the following year is the $445, I think is what it says. That $445 is built into the first year, and that's why it's at the $2,400. Okay. So the following year, you just pay the $445 every year after. If you don't do anything with the website, that's the only reoccurring cost. Are there any questions about that?
What is the trend on that full 45 over year after year?
I just changed it and hadn't touched it for 10 years.
Likely to talk.
I literally just changed it in January. And so if you look at the old proposal, you'll see it was a little bit low. And we can lock you in if that's what you need to. The second page, because typically I will show that to somebody and say, hey, is this in your ballpark? The rest of the pages are all a carte. And I crossed off some things because in previous meetings we discovered you don't need these. So the first one being additional domain names, because let's say it was Boonville Township that people typed instead of Boon Township. We could purchase an additional domain for those confusables. Now we would just eat that cost if we wanted to do that, since you guys are a township. The customized content, what that is hey, if we have to go out and take pictures, we have to type up everything. The nice thing about it is we can steal from some other townships that we've already created the page, because the formatting is kind of the same. You're going to post the census, how much you have, the numbers are the same. You guys have a list printed off, I'm sure, that you can hand us. So we're not creating any content from scratch, and that's why that's crossed off. Additional email, you guys currently, I think, are using
Gmail.
Gmail.
Mhm.
And we offer a free solution for email, but it's email only. And so we can provide you guys with free email or the trustees or the board members, whatever it might be. But if you wanted the Gmail, you can continue using it. What this gives you is some legitimacy, because right now it's the name, it's a Boon trustee
Yeah.
at gmail.com. And we're all learning not to trust those email addresses.
Mhm.
That if you see FedEx at gmail.com, it's not really FedEx.
Right.
So people are deleting it. So this will give you an authentic thing if we purchase the domain for you. The next thing is social media plugin. I think I left it on because you guys do have a Facebook page.
We have a Facebook page, yeah.
Yeah, and so what this is not the link on your website saying, hey, go check out our Facebook. This is an actual page that will show your feed. So the moment you post it to Facebook, it's on your website. What's nice about that is people update their Facebook way more often than they ever update their website.
Mhm, True.
So this gives instant, if there's an event in town that you just wanted to advertise, or, some money became available, or whatever it might be, your organization better than us. You can post it on Facebook and it will instantly show up on the website. Customer reviews, you don't want that.
No, definitely not.
So, we're just.
So are you able to see, like how many people visit the website, be able to give us that information?
Yeah,
on a
there will be
monthly
Google
basis?
Analytics. And then I haven't said this, I normally do. We build the website and it's yours. So they'll be given logins. Anybody who wants a login can get a login. If you guys have a volunteer who wants to maintain the website, they can do that too. We are always here to help. But you guys own the website. So if you want, a kid in high school to work on it, they can do it. You just call us if they ever break it.
Okay.
Why, I mean.
Yeah.
It's yours. So, we keep a username for us, and if something happens, you call us. That's all for the page, so I think you can flip it. The customized data collection form, it's for free for the townships. And the reason it's for free is because you guys are only looking for what's your name, what's your phone number, what do you want. There might be some other stuff, but you're not asking them to send you forms or to sign
Right.
documents or anything like that. So you don't need the customized content. So that would be cut off too. Customized data. A customized photo gallery, I don't think you guys are gonna need that either. We're not talking about putting pictures on our website, we're talking about that you guys had a huge event and you need to dump 300 photos.
Oh, yeah, no.
We'll be posting our mug shots on there.
Yeah.
That would get you a lot of traction.
Yeah.
If you post who's in the deal, I guarantee it. The next one is an event calendar, and there's a free version of it that you guys could utilize. And what that is when you can go in and create an event, and it will have all the details of the event, the address, if you guys want to upload an image, because there's a flyer for the event, you can do that too. But it'll be a dedicated page on the website. The charge one is, hey, I want little calendars to be on every page, color coded and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
We just post our monthly meeting, I guess, in there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, to gain some traction, you could post stuff from the Warwick County Museum.
Yeah,
and,
or like
some
TriCap's doing their 60-year.
Okay.
when the
thing going
farmer's
on.
market
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
You
Yeah.
can make it more community based, since that's who you're servicing.
Yeah.
You just have to have those dates. So, the next part of it down is e-commerce. You guys aren't selling anything on the website,
Right.
but if you had some cool t-shirts,
No.
you can flip the page. The next one is donations. You guys aren't taking donations, you're giving donations. So that's not something you need. And the next one is an update and security protection plan. Think of it as insurance, that if something does happen to the website, we'll go in and correct it. If it gets hacked or whatever it might be, we've created backups. We log in once a week and make sure everything's up to date. You might say, hey, doesn't it do it on its own? Yes, but so do your Windows computers, and how often does that work?
Yeah.
You bought a computer, Bill Gates doesn't sign on every night and make sure it's up to date.
Yeah, right.
And And if he does, it's always at the most inopportune time that he does. So, that's what the update and, protection plan is. You don't have to do it. Remember I said all of this was a la carte. Okay. Then we're down to the next page. The next page is an SEO program, and I don't think you guys want to be found, that well. If you're living in the community, you know who it is. You're not looking for necessarily new customers.
Right.
So we're gonna skip that page too. And the next one is the boring terms and agreements. The contract's good for 30 days. You can cancel at any given time.
Yeah.
Just give me 30 days notice from the date you sign the contract. So if you're like, hey, next year, I don't think I want this, make sure it's 30 days before that date. You could give 6 months notice, I don't care, but that gives us time to
A
warn.
minimum of 30,
Yeah.
yeah.
And then if there's any, if you fail to pay, we reserve the right to shut off your website,
Makes sense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So,
You said the analytics will go
to whoever
Amy and
you
Carmen.
want.
Okay, yeah. Honestly, the first year, I think that'd be huge to see how
Yeah,
useful
just
it was
see
to have a
how-
website.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, and I know the other townships, if you were to talk to them, they have gotten things out of it. Chad Bennett,
Mhm.
we built out a massive website for him, but that's because of all the projects that he's got going on.
Right.
So his website now, you can rent the venue and do all sorts of different things. But you'll have that in place if ever, for whatever reason, you guys decide to build. But yeah.
Center Point, we can't afford it.
I know.
Hey, they will provide you the lights.
There you go. Yeah, they will.
And then charges every time they're flicked on.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So there's a lot of material that we can put on there. I can send you the links, but like I said, minutes, your meetings, useful information, useful links, places to go. That's where you get a lot of it on. And then we would give the bios of the trustee and board members if you wanted.
We could put some forms on there too, right, like our document checklist that we hand out, so people could go ahead and look and see, okay, if I'm gonna apply, I have to have this, this, and this.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And they can print them off and bring them in and sign them.
Yeah, okay.
Every office is slightly different. Some are like absolutely not. But yes, we can.
Okay,
The majority of them have them listed, but some won't.
Yeah.
There.
So like if we do this, you'll work with Amy and get everything we needed shoved on there, or she just send it to you?
Yeah, typically the way it works is, we get half down, which is on the first page. We get started, and then we start working with these two to go over everything. Do we have it exactly the way you want it? Do we have it, we'll have as many meetings as possible, and then if we need to, we'll come back here and present it to you guys. I'm assuming that would be a must. And then we'll go live when you guys are ready, not when we do, but when you guys do. And then we get the final payment, or in some cases, we do monthly payments to finish it out. Every place is slightly different, so. But yeah, Google Analytics, it can be looked up at any given time.
yeah, I think that would be definitely pretty interesting to see how
Yeah,
much
definitely.
traction it gets and stuff too. Yeah,
And we can lock it down, so like, only people in the United States see it, only people in Indiana see it,
yeah,
The-
yeah, yeah.
stuff like that. Nobody in China needs to be looking at the trustee's office.
That's for
Right.
sure.
Well, and we're just a township, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you want, I'll jump on the internet and show you other websites, or I can send you links.
Yeah, you drove Ohio.
Could you?
Townships, or-
Yeah.
That's it.
Let me get on my internet. I think I turned it on.
David, you want me to see it? You turn it down.
Let me get my hotspot.
Okay. You need your hotspot, huh?
Well, then I don't have to jump on yours.
Oh, no, I've been on MLS before. I've stole some of their documents before.
You stole some of the documents.
Borrowed, borrowed.
Oh, yeah, 'cause I've never done it on theirs.
Actually, if you want, I'll put a monitor on the other side of this, and you can sit right there.
Oh, there you go.
Robert's got to take care of it.
Well, that-
It's like, take long to get my hotspot turned on.
Extra screens?
Oh my god, that's like nerd level expert. Sorry, don't worry. It slipped. I tease that kid all the time when he's doing stuff like that. It's like, you did not get that from me.
You've got the same duct tape right there.
I chose to wear my contacts today for that reason.
It just means
It's always working like, oh, I love extra screens like that. That's nice.
Christmas present.
Yeah.
It actually
Nice
has
Christmas
another
present.
one I could pull out.
Let's go across and watch this one.
Yeah.
So if I'm at a coffee shop, and you know, we're always having meetings like this.
We just had a little glare, can you see it now? Yeah, cause it had that glare.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, yep.
Let's get in here, Amy.
Oh, it's, yeah, I can see.
Can
I
you
can
see okay?
Yep, yep.
Alright, so if we were to take a look at screen. The tech guy doesn't know how to use a computer.
So you just look up.
So like here's the trustees site for Boon Township. So it's a picture of their building, you know, so that people know where to go. In your guys' case, I would consider that a must, because for the longest time you were at the wrong address.
Oh, yeah.
About the trustee and about the county itself, you know, it has a population of this, it's 65% of this. They have the fire department, so we highlight the fire department itself. A little bit about the website, but also the surfaces, you know, the services. Like, you guys are responsible for cemeteries, you guys are responsible for fire in some cases, you know, all those different things. A little bit of a justification of, you know, what you do.
Yeah, it would be good to have our cemeteries listed
Yeah,
on there,
'cause
because
then
we get
people
people that call all the time, like, do you have this cemetery? And I'm like, every once in a while, I'm like, nope, that's actually not ours.
Yeah.
Like Maple Grove, people ask about Maple Grove all the time.
But I mean, like,
Not ours.
we could put a map up there with a form.
Yeah.
Where they can ask about the specific cemetery.
Yeah.
You know, what we can do is endless. So then, on their menu, you can go to services. They've got community resources.
Community park,
Yeah, community park is
the
literally.
one they're building.
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, coming,
Mhm.
the layout of it, you know, anything that they deemed was kind of cool. And that's a gallery where they dumped everything about their construction. That's why I said it's not just pictures, it's a dump.
That's a lot of pictures.
Yeah. And then, in the community resources, there should be others, I just can't see it. So, I've got to clear myself.
I would tell the email for animal control and whatnot.
Yeah, and their phone numbers, their fax numbers, if they have a website, we make it clickable so they can go to it.
I like the events thing too, like you said, they can rent the event center from there.
Yeah. The Phoenix Event Center, so literally it highlights a little bit of it, talks about scheduling, what availability is, and then they talk about their pricing, you know, so if somebody calls and says, hey, what's the pricing, you can choose to give it to them on the phone, or you can say, hey, it's all on our website, you know. So they talk about weekends, weekdays, cleaning deposits, alcohol, their events, you know.
Yeah, some of the
As we
highlights.
put the edge on there.
That'll be a blank.
Well, can,
I won't even charge you for the content on that page.
can
Or
we,
just show a cornfield.
can we, advertise for things in Boonville?
That's what I was saying, you could do
I
the
mean,
farmers
you know, like
market.
the new pool and stuff, and they're gonna rent out places there, some of the buildings that they're
You can,
building there.
yeah.
And I said, or the 4-H center and things like this, we can,
Anything, it's like in Boon Township, I guess.
anything that's in Boon
what's
Township, we can
available.
help them.
Oh, yeah, if you
Okay.
guys, I mean, we just show you how to put it on the event page.
Yeah.
You can put coming soon things, you can put things that have actual dates. You can make it a place to go and look, for the township, you know?
Yeah,
And so,
That'll bring even more to it, you know?
yeah,
Sure.
yeah.
Yeah,
People
people are
are
wondering.
looking specifically for things in Boon Township, like, oh,
What
what
the
they're
heck's there to
doing.
do here?
Yeah,
but
You
then,
can highlight restaurants and
Everything, yeah.
and if your Chamber of Commerce isn't doing it, you know, it's also a good way of highlighting why to move to Boonville,
yeah,
you know, and
Yeah.
there's things going on.
yeah.
you just learn how to use it.
The Tasty Fits.
What's that?
You gotta learn how to use it.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I've actually done websites before, but
We would provide training.
yeah.
So-
Of course, that was, back in the day, so I'm sure things have changed since then.
So here's their advisory board meeting, this is a page, and so it says, hey, go, click on here to go to, the YouTube page. And then there's some, snippets of their most recent,
Meetings.
yeah. And then, I don't know if they stopped putting their minutes on there, because now they're putting their meetings. But their historical ones are still on here. The official documents are, you know, the, assistant guidelines, the check sheet, the verification form, the, they're in charge of tall grass, so they have a
Yeah,
complaint form.
too, yeah.
And in that particular case, their complaint form, you can upload pictures and get the address and everything. So
That'd be
it's-
cool, yeah.
goes on form.
We don't get those much, but every once in a while. I think we've had 2 in the 7 years I've been
Really?
here.
Yeah, well, the city does them now,
Yeah,
because they give you a warning,
yeah,
and if you don't, they can
Yeah,
cut it,
Be able
pay
to
it,
meet
pay it
them
in.
Yeah,
too. It'd
yeah.
be nice for people just to be able to read it instead of.
Yeah, and they're all kind of a cookie cutter of that. I mean, but some of them have local pictures, you know, like we went and took pictures of the library. We went and took pictures of some of the restaurants, so it had a local flair, and
okay.
just not a color. So,
yeah,
Like you said, your imagination is endless and whatever you want, however you wanna put it on there.
oh yeah, I don't know if it's Perry Township that has, all the pictures on it. You gotta be careful because there's different townships. I don't know. Yeah, that's the right one.
Vandenberg County.
So in this particular one, we included photos, so that's Mesker Park.
Park, zoo.
Yeah, and then there's, the zoo, New Harmony's nearby. On this particular one, if you click on the image, it actually takes you to the census website for Perry Township.
oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that is.
So it's not something you have to update all the time on your website, you're just referring out.
Yeah, it would just go, yeah, that's cool,
So it's about selling, you know, you guys,
yeah,
and giving tools to make your people's life easier. And saying, hey, you can come in and get all the ones, but they're also on the website.
yeah, you can just go to our website and.
Print them out and. fill 'em
Yeah,
out.
cause so many times too, we have to like, cause that's why we do a lot of home visits now too, because a lot of times they can't come in to get the packet and stuff, so we have to bring the packet to them. Or if they have a way to get off their phone or computer or whatever, I assume it's mobile friendly.
Oh, absolutely,
Yeah.
yeah.
And can they
So-
fill it out on the website and email it in, or is that?
They can't really do that.
Yeah, now we do have an online capability for, doing the application, but it's a link they have to go through Tom's web. So normally what happens is if they wanna do the online application, I have to get an email address from them, and then I have to email them a link to that application.
Still makes sense.
And see,
Yeah.
but we could reproduce that form, but it's not gonna be in an official way enough. for you.
Yeah,
And that's the thing, it would just be information on a piece of paper.
yeah. I mean, we could certainly put the link on there if they wanna do the online application, if we could put the link on there. The only danger with that is I have had people get the link from other people, and they'll turn in an application from somebody I've never heard from or talked to, or even know if they live in our township, and then I get nothing else from them. So none of the supporting documents end up coming at all, and I'm like, I don't know what to do, what am I gonna do with this?
And usually we want the original application back.
Yeah,
We
but
want
if they
to
fill it
sit here and look at
online,
'em and- Yeah.
if they do the online application, when I print it, it prints out everything fine and stuff,
Yeah,
and they
it
can sign
does.
it online and everything, but,
So this is Ohio Township Cemetery Care. you know, how often, how long they've been doing it, the governance that guides them in doing so.
How many do they have?
They highlight 3. I think it's 3 or 4.
What's it for?
It's Bell Oak Cemetery, which
Oh,
is
these
the,
are for cemeteries.
yeah, which are that's the historic place.
You can take that one, so.
Yeah.
That's what I call it.
Yeah, the Hedges Cemetery. They just redid their signs.
Yeah, those are nice.
Yeah, the hedges one, yeah, it's,
Yeah, those are nice.
Union and Sharon. And I think it gives the address so people can go see them. You know, check
Those
them out.
signs are nice. We need to call Chad and find out who did his signs.
yeah.
Those are nice.
Yeah, very nice. I like them.
But you know about it because of their website.
Yeah.
I see that one small when we got up on the hill. It looked nice, fenced in like that.
Yeah, it would. That's cool.
And with all the people who will be coming in over there, once it gets open, it look a lot nicer.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I like that.
What other questions do you have for me?
I've asked all mine.
Yeah.
Do you have any others?
No, he pretty hit pretty up.
Look, you want?
I done good.
Yes.
You did
Very
good.
good.
Well, do you wanna sit in here while we either approve you or deny you?
I'll close my ears.
I'll make a motion to approve.
I'll second it.
Everyone in favor?
Alright. So, you're gonna get some work.
Yeah.
Yay, more work for
All
Robert
right.
and his team.
With my, it's got to pay for the fancy TV.
That's right.
The only, I can deal with this later, but the only thing you've got to do is, sign the front page. We can go through the numbers over, go over which options you really want.
That'll,
Okay, yeah.
that'll be more your,
Yeah, Carmen will probably sign that.
Yeah, that would be,
Yeah.
I can let you guys go with your meeting. Alright, I'm gonna step out.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Robert.
sir.
Appreciate you
Appreciate
coming.
Thank you.
I appreciate all you guys do.
fill this puppy and get more people help and.
Yeah, really.
Oh yeah, and know where they're coming from.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let me get out of here.
And if not, we know where you go.
Not my name.
We are on old business. Let's see here. So we're talking about CBRE and Old National Bank. Any updates on that?
Yeah, they came in, so we're not doing anything with the lease until it comes back in August, and then we'll discuss the terms at that time. But CBRE, which is who Old National Bank does the maintenance and stuff here, they did kind of do a walkthrough. And we talked about the things that, need to be updated and everything. So they decided that, they are gonna replace the carpet in the hallway. They're gonna take all the wallpaper down in the both bathrooms and paint. They did have a guy already come to look at our windows that are leaking, but he said that it was beyond his, he thought they were just fog windows.
But it's not. It's the windows. It's around the windows. And I said it's
And mine's
leaking
the brick.
above.
Yeah, mine's coming through the brick.
Yeah, he says it's coming in somewhere and it's coming in on that seal up there and it's dripping down.
Yeah, so he said, that's beyond my capability, so he was gonna go back to OMB and let them know that that was not his.
When did you say they were gonna be what in August?
The lease, we'll go
That's
over
when
the
the
term of
lease
the
is-
lease again, cause it's up in October, but we'll start negotiations again in August.
And I understand that, and I said it's worth.
Thank you, Robert,
Thank you.
yeah.
Thank you so much. Take
Yes, have a
care.
great day.
We appreciate it.
It is worth, we pay $400 a year.
A month,
Month.
yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
to be here.
so
So it's, a year. I had 4 or 5 places.
What's the deal?
yeah, really?
Yeah, but I said, even if they went up 500, it would be worth it here, I think. It is convenient parking, it's easy to get in and out of with the elevator for up here and stuff, and I think, if they say, well, we can't do it for less than 5. I think, cause I'd hate to see their electric bill. But,
Yeah.
so, if,
And it hasn't went up, I mean, we've been paying the same since 2019, so.
yeah.
Which is pretty much unheard of,
That's pretty unheard of.
yeah.
So they did agree to all the updates.
Yes.
All the repairs.
Yeah,
Well,
they,
They came in and did all the ceiling tiles that were wet
yeah.
and nasty looking, except there's one in my bedroom,
You look
in
at-
my office.
Yeah, pretty much.
Boy, you've been working a lot.
Yes, I have, in the office in there that they didn't have one this
Oh,
time
man.
to replace.
Brad next door to a knock on the wall.
Yeah, really?
So, but they are, they started fixing things that we complained about.
Yeah.
Good.
Fix the lights in the bathroom and,
Yeah.
yeah.
Approval of December's banking reports.
Everybody reviewed them.
Yes. Make a motion with a,
Yeah, there's
Make
the
a motion.
actual reports and stuff right there.
I'll make, you wanna make, I'll make.
I'll make, you make the
I'll
motion.
make-
I'll second it.
There's the
All in
actual
favor?
reports there.
Aye. Emails make this so easy, you can sit there and spend 3 days looking at them and making sure everything's right.
Yeah.
And, next meeting. Let's look at the dates here. Yeah, I'm all over the place next month.
You have what?
Busy month. Let's see here.
Well, I'm not sure what my calendar do, you'll flip out. There ain't a mark on that.
I was gonna say,
sucker.
wait a minute, I'm not saying anything.
This is the highlight of my month. Daylight savings time starts March 8th, and then St. Patrick's Day is 17th, so we can't do the 17th.
17.
Can't, oh,
Can't
St.
do it.
Patrick's Day.
St. Patrick's Day. St. Patty's
It's a
Day.
drinking day.
No.
It's a drinking
Drink
holiday.
beer.
Yeah.
Thinking, the 14th? No, sorry, that went far, too far.
I printed out that thing about
My
that
goodness.
meeting we're
There
going
we
to.
10th or the 17th, which one works better?
Oh, tomorrow?
You like the 10th or the 17th? Which day do you like next month?
Doesn't make any difference.
Oh,
10th?
that goes back in that
Yeah, March 10th.
sleeve there. Okay.
March 10th.
10.
Where is the form that they signed to approve the annual financial report? Where did that one go? Is that in there somewhere?
Yeah, I'm looking to see what was all
Okay. 10th, make
I
a
handed
motion to
them
adjourn.
I'm good with it, yep. Motion
I
to.
handed it back to you because you had to sign
All
it.
in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Put that date on the calendar.
I rely on
Not
Amy's
in there?
text messages.
There it is.
Good Lord,
I gotta
Carmen.
upload that.
Well, she had the paperwork and handed it back to me.
It's fine.
It's okay. Calm down. It's not worth
Yeah.
Perfect. In there.
In there?
Excuse me,
We're
David.
good.
Yeah.
Squeeze past you. All right, adjourned.
Yep.
All
We're
right.
adjourned.